Hello, friends. It's Doona. Thanks for joining me for our last day, 30 days today. All right, hope you've been enjoying the 30-day yoga challenge. Again, if you have any questions along the way, please feel free to comment below or email. All right, so today we're going to work the entire body to finish off our challenge. We're going to first kind of awaken the body with some sun salutations, A and B, and then able to rejuvenate and relax towards the end of the class. All right, so let's go ahead and get started in child's pose today. We're gonna go pretty straight into our sun A flow, into the sun B flow. So lots of flowing in the beginning. If you like, again, take child's pose whenever you're running out of breath. Okay, so let's take a few rounds of breath in your child's pose here. Let the shoulders relax and the arms relax. Especially if you joined our class yesterday, strengthening the upper body, take this moment to just feel the shoulders. How do they feel today? Breathing in and out through your nose. Soft in your jaw. On your next inhale, rise up to child's pose, or rather tabletop, then straight to downward facing dog. Hips go high. Pedal at your knees. Maybe take some side body stretches here. Maybe dump one shoulder at a time. One more breath. Whatever you need to do to awaken the body. All right, inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, tippy toe towards the top of your mat. Feet hip width distance apart. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Okay, so again, if you worked the class yesterday, if you joined me yesterday for upper body strength, this pose should feel really nice, stretching into the shoulders. Good, feel free to rock side to side. Release the hands. Option to walk your feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen your spine. Micro bend your knees, then shift your weight forward. Exhale, hinge from the hips and forward fold to relax the neck. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Arms above your head, firm up through the quads and your core. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. All right. Moving into our sun A flow, adding some twist. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, twist to your right. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to mid plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 to 3 breaths here. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or lightly hop forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, twist to your right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge from your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Few breaths here. We got one more to go. You should already start to feel your body awaken. Body should start to energize as well as your mind. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or lightly hop forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Listen for the change. Exhale, side body stretch to the right. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale to your left. Inhale, mountain pose, adding a back bend. Exhale, shine your heart. Open your arms. Lift your chest up. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Lead with your chest. Inhale, halfway lift. Listen for the change. Exhale, low lunge. Step your left foot way back. Make sure your right knee is over your right ankle. Feet stays about hip width distance apart. As you hug the inner thighs in, inhale, crescent lunge. Rise all the way up. Holding here for 5 breaths. Notice if you're overarching your lower back. Put a micro bend in your left knee. Then scoop your tailbone under. Then sink a little bit deeper. Keep hugging the outer hips in. Reach up past your fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, back bend. Open your elbows. Shine your heart. Keep lifting up through your side waist. Whoops. If you lose balance like me, that's okay. Go ahead and gaze down. Keep squeezing the inner thighs in. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, chaturanga. On or off your knees here. Again, feel free to drop to your belly for cobra. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Lead with your inner thigh. Then open your left hip. Bend your knee and make big circles. Try not to open that left shoulder too much. Drop it down. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Keep your feet, again, about hip width. Inhale, high lunge. Rise all the way up. 5 breaths here and hold. Draw the front ribs in. Wrap your outer triceps in. Melt your shoulders down your back. Find your drishti, your gaze. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back bend. Option to gaze up. Keep your legs active. Squeeze the inner thighs in. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, plant your palms. Then take a forward fold to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart. Few breaths here, reset. Inhale, chair pose. Bend your knees first, sink your hips low. Then reach your arms over your head. Scoop your tailbone under, core is engaged. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, a halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back this time. Setting up for warrior one. Drop your back heel, point your right toe slightly out. Bend your left knee. Inhale, rise all the way up. Right hip stays slightly open, but roll the right inner thigh slightly back as you drive your left outer hip back. Then hug the inner thighs in. Draw the front ribs in. Inhale. Exhale, plant your palms, step your left foot back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, open your right hip, bend your knee. Make big circles, get into those inner thighs. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Setting up for your warrior one. Either feet hip width distance apart or heel to heel alignment. Right knee over the right ankle. Biceps frames your ears. Energize through your fingertips. Press more into the knife edge of that back foot. Last breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, plant your palms first, then forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, friends, that was a lot. So we're going to go through that once on each side. So listen carefully. We're going to get into the crescent lunge first on both sides, then to our warrior one. Moving breath to movement. It's going to go a little bit fast, some cardio here. So if you need to take a break, go slower, child's pose, whatever you need to do. Last inhale. Last exhale. All right, friends. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge. Feet hip width. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, chaturanga. Remember, you could always hold in your high plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands first. Then step your foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart. Feel free to stay here as long as you need. If you're ready to move on with our last flow, inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back, setting up for warrior one. Inhale, rise. Exhale, chaturanga. Your option for 1, 2, or 3. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Drop your back heel. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, forward fold. Awesome, friends. You're going to hold here. Bring your feet as wide as the mat. When you interlace your fingers behind your back, you're going to grab the opposite thumb on top. Then lift your hands and try to bring your hands over your head towards the ceiling. Bend your knees. Rock side to side. Get into the hamstrings, the lower back, and your upper body here. Good. That was a lot, friends. Whenever you're ready, come into frog pose. Feet heels slightly in, toes out, hands to heart, or always feel free to keep your hands down to the floor. Sitting up nice and tall. We're going to be here for a little, working into the spine as well as the shoulders. So if you need to take a forward fold to give your hips a break, feel free to do so. You're going to place your left hand out towards the left. Stretch your right arm as high as you can. Either stay here, internally rotate your right arm, bend your elbow and place your right hand behind the lower back, or interlace your fingers together. Keep that right shoulder open, peeling back, creating that spinal twist. Lift your chest up, open through the heart. Good. Other side, release. Again, if you need to take a forward fold to give your hips a break, feel free to do so. Otherwise, right fingertips out. Reach your left arm back and up. Layer 1, bend the elbow behind you. Layer 2, interlace your fingers. Keep that left shoulder open this time. Breathing. Smooth inhales and exhales. Good. Release your bind. Hands to heart. You could take a forward fold and then meet me on the floor. Otherwise, let's go ahead and have a seat right away. All right, let's work into some hips. Either sit on a block or two. Left shin down, right shin on top of left shin for double pigeon. Right knee stacks over your left ankle, right ankle stacks over your left knee. Feel free to scoot your sit bone side to side. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall, keeping your posture. Feel free to stay here. Otherwise, feel free to hinge from your hips and fold over your legs. And if you have blocks, you could always place it underneath your forearms. Feel free to keep your spine long. So if you notice reaching the chest forward, you're going to feel the stretch deeper into those hips and outer glutes. But if that's too much for you, you could always just kind of relax the head around the back. There's no right or wrong here. Really depends how much you want to work or relax. So we've done a lot of energizing and awakening the body. Now I want you to focus more on rejuvenating and relaxing. Breathe into those hips. Last breath here. Good. Slowly rise. You're going to cross this right knee over the left thigh. You're going to hug the legs in a little closer and plant this right foot down. Cross your left elbow on top of right thigh, right hand behind your lower back. Inhale, sit up nice and tall, and exhale, twist to your right. Draw the belly in. Keep the core engaged. Good. Slowly release. All right, let's take double pigeon on the other side. Right leg down, left shin on top of right shin. Left knee on top of right ankle, left ankle on top of right knee. Sitting on a block or two, shimmy out any goodness out of your sit bones. Either sit up tall or again, feel free to hinge from your hips and fold down. 5 breaths here. Two more breaths. Good. Slowly rise. Cross this left foot over the right thigh. Plant this left foot down. So your left knee is pointing straight up. Right elbow to the outside of your left thigh. Left hand behind the lower back. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. And exhale to twist. Good. Slowly rise. All right. You're going to straighten out both legs. Go ahead and cha-cha out your legs. Before you lower down, grab your strap. And then let's meet on our backs. Taking a nice hamstring stretch here. Stretch your right leg up towards the ceiling. You could grab your strap, hook it around the foot. Otherwise, interlace your fingers behind your thigh. Maybe up towards your calf. Or, obviously, you can always grab the foot. Just don't let the shoulders lift up, and then drop the shoulder blades down as you press the shoulders away from the ears. So focus more on opening up through the chest. You're widening through your collarbones. And I want you to slightly roll the right inner thigh out. So pressing the inner thigh away from the chest. Half happy baby pose. Grab the outside of that right foot, or if the strap is around the foot, you could grab the strap with that right hand. Place your left hand on top of left hip and bend your right knee towards the outside of that right chest, towards the armpit. Keep straightening out the left leg, flex the left foot. So this is layer 1. Feel free to stay here. Otherwise, straighten out that right leg, adding more of the inner thigh stretch. Just don't let that left hip lift up. So if you went on and straightened that right leg and the left hip lift up, I want you to re-bend back to half happy baby pose. Bend your right knee into your chest, and let's cross the right knee over the left knee. Eagle legs, single or double wrap. Scoot your hips towards the left and drop your knees to the left. Or scoot your hips to the right and drop your knees to the left. Good. And then you could tee out your arms and gaze past your right shoulder. Good. Come back to center. All right, everything on the other side. Neutralize your spine. With or without your strap, hamstring stretch on the left side. Don't let the left hip, especially that left outer hip, spike up too much. So using that left thumb, place it between your hip crease and drag that left hip back or forward towards the right heel. Always put that micro bend through that left knee. Relax the shoulders down away from the ears. Half happy baby pose. Grab the outside of that left foot. Right hand on top of right hip. Flex that right foot. Keep this right leg really strong and straight. And if you straighten out the right leg, please do so on this side without that right hip lifting up. And you can still grab the strap. Hold the strap. Good. Bring your left knee back to center, left leg over the right. Eagle leg, scoot your hips to the left and drop your legs to the right. Close your eyes. I want you to let go of the practice and the 30-day challenge. Good. Come back to center. And let's take Shavasana here, a few breaths. So taking this moment to just reflect back from the first day that you stepped onto your mat, whether it was the first day of the 30-day yoga challenge, or maybe it was before, or maybe you skipped some of the days and you just jumped into day 4 or 5. I want you to reflect on that day. And then noticing how you feel today compared to the first day, without any judgment, obviously. You're just reflecting back, taking notice of how much you grew, how much you've changed, and how much you've learned. Then take those thoughts and breathe it out. Inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Let it out. Let it go. Good. For the next few minutes of our Shavasana, I want you to let go of the reflection. Just focus on the now, where it really matters. Stay here as long as you need, friends. All right, friends. So thank you so much for joining me for a 30-day yoga challenge. There will be some new and exciting content coming to you very soon. If you've been watching my goth yoga classes, they will continue once a week, and our regular yoga classes as well. I'm going to start to add some how-to videos, so really breaking down one pose with the correct alignment, and there will be another surprise for y'all. All right, so stay tuned. I'll see you guys next time. Again, if you have any questions, please let me know, and please like and subscribe. Namaste.